An ethical culture is essential for running a business in the modern world. Unethical behavior can have detrimental effects on a company. Our company has established 4 key steps in establishing an ethics training program.
The first key step to implementing an ethics training program is to identify and review organizational values and code of conduct. Organizations need to identify and define a set of values that represent the ethical ideals of the organization. A good way to do that is to create a code of conduct. A code encourages discussions of ethics and compliance, empowering employees to handle ethical dilemmas they encounter in everyday work. When creating a code of conduct for your organization, you should consider your organization's missions, values, and goals, use clear language to make a code user-friendly, and also include expectations for general conduct at work, as well as examples of unethical behavior. You should establish the Ethics Hotline, which is an anonymous reporting mechanism. It is a helpful tool that can assist employers with corporate control and allows employees a way to communicate ethical dilemmas.
Without leadership's involvement, an ethics training program will be hard to establish. All levels of management should be engaged in using ethics in daily communication.
Probably the most important piece of implementing an ethics training program at your organization is the training itself. The critical point for effective training is using adult learning strategies. An organization should focus on real-life, relatable scenarios while avoiding focus on regulation. Implement effective content that's backed by your leadership team. Whether your organization decides to implement classroom-style training or electronic training, you should include stories or clips of leaders giving examples of how they support ethics in the organization. You also need to be able to validate the competency of your learner. Include either dialogue with questions or a written assessment. Your organization should also create a schedule for formalized requirements around repeating the training program. You should also make content available online for users to access at any time.
Key steps to integrate values and ethics in everyday use in communications are communicating the code of conduct and making sure that everyone understands it, ethics and compliance training programs by instilling your own program or hiring a company who specializes in ethical training, recognize and reward examples of ethical behavior such as profit sharing systems, bonuses, and professional promotions, and having standard ethics and principles that your company wants to instill in writing. For example, Interbank has posters in their break area for their employees to show what they want to instill, such as answer the phone after the 3rd ring if it hasn't been answered, and greet every customer within 10 feet of you.
That's our training video. Thanks for joining us today.